as St. Martin, our people, we have to work together, you know. So moving forward,
You just need to get back to basics, and from there you could see everything.
Do not settle for less in life. And entrepreneurship is the best way to go. Working for yourself is absolutely 2 thumbs up. Good afternoon, the friendly island of St. Martin. How you doing? And good morning, good evening to the rest of the world. Welcome to your program, Strictly Business, on SOS Radio 95.9 FM with your host Brian Barry and your co-host Julian Rolex Jr. Call up a friend, call up a family member, call up someone and tell them, listen, tune into SOS Radio 95.9 FM right now because it's time for the amazing program, Strictly Business. Before we begin, of course, we're going to shout out and thank all our great sponsors that we have. Let's thank GBE, our water and electricity company. GB, as always, we thank you so much for your continued support. Then we got Fat Boys Kitchen right there on the Pondville. Jimmy, how you doing? I think Jimmy's on a late vacation right now, right?
Yeah.
But as soon as he get back, of course, you can get your delicious Johnny cake and your nice food. Then we have the Jerky's Tiki Hut on the Illage Road, right next to Aki Supermarket. Now, of course, another Jerky's right across on the Beach Plaza Casino. At the Jerky Tiki Hut, you get your delicious jerk chicken, your rice and peas, your spare ribs, your cold slaw, just some good delicious food, and just enjoy the atmosphere with some friends. Also, we have Bold Chance Electronics Store on the front street for all your entertainment and electronic needs. Go and visit the Bold Chance Electronics Store today. Bold Chance, of course, we always thank you so much for your continued support with us with education and helping the community. Then we have right there Aki Supermarket. For all your grocery shopping needs, go and visit the Aki Supermarket today. Then we have the St. Martin International Guest House. Looking for a great place to stay for a great price? Give them a call today at 588-1216. That is the St. Martin International Guest House. Give them a call at 588-1216. Then if you love movies and you're thinking movies, think the Video Block in French Quarter. The Video Block for all your movies. Get them on DVD, get them on USB, or also get them on portable hard drive. Right now, the Video Block has a very special tutty deal. If you love watching a lot of movies, go and visit the Video Block today. Give them a call at 590-873325. Thank you so much for all our great sponsors. Rolex Jr. in the house. Good afternoon. What's happening?
What's up, man? How you doing today? How you doing
Bless,
today?
my brother.
How was the week?
Awesome, productive.
St. Martin, how you doing? This is your boy Rolex Jr. with Strictly Business. As you know, we're here to stay. You know, be as you know, we have our little campaign coming along. You know, we support education. You know, back to school. You know, we got beautiful bags for our people in St. Martin. So we're gonna make our move
For the children.
you know, for the kids.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Yes, sir.
because they gotta start school. You know, and they're gonna need a bag. They're gonna need their supplies. So I just want to support that, and all organizations out there, even if you're individual, you know, just if you have it, you can give a helping hand and support it because the kids need to go to school, and education is a must.
What we want to do is try to fill up the bags.
Fill
right?
up the bags.
Put some stuff in the bags.
Put up stuff in the bags. So anything, you can always give us a shout. Strictly Business 588-1216. You know, Relax Junior, and we're here to support education. As you know, it is very important for our kids to go to school. You know, because school is starting in August, right?
Yes, sir.
So we starting to crank up now.
And they gotta go to school well equipped.
Well equipped, yeah. They need the stuff, you know, the notebook, composition notebook. So they need the stuff.
That's right.
So we have a guest today.
Mm-hmm.
Our good boy Craig Hughes, you know, our Dutch Quarter friend, you know. And as we say, Brian, you know, we come with our people from St. Martin, you know, everybody is welcome here at SOS Radio.
Absolutely.
As you know, the voice, they can say what they like, what they feel like, you know, and if they have something on the heart, they can talk. Craig, how you doing today, bro?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, morning. I'm doing good, man.
How you doing?
Yeah, happy to be here.
Yeah.
Now what's what?
No, man, you're gonna be okay. Don't be,
Just relax.
No, just relax, man. Don't be nervous, man.
Yeah.
It's your first time on SOS, on radio, actually.
Definitely.
Yeah. Like Billy say, you feel happy when somebody come here the first time on our radio, you know. But tell us a bit about you, your name, and your background, where you come from. Go ahead.
Well, my name is Craig Hughes from Dutch Quarter, born here in St. Martin. My parents, my mother from Nevis, my father from Aruba. You know?
Okay. And how old are you? I mean,
36 years old I am.
36.
Yeah,
36,
got
okay.
3 children.
And 3 kids.
Two girl, 1 boy.
Yeah.
And
Tell us a bit about you, what you like to do. You have something you like
well,
to
I am a walking man now. I like to walk. That's one thing.
You do everything.
I don't like to sit down. I do everything.
You do everything. And you had a little situation that happened to you, I think it's a couple of weeks back. Tell us a bit about that.
Oh, I had a motorbike accident there. Break my leg,
Yeah.
my foot, and then I break my foot and thing. I had to go through this situation, and the situation was taking kind of long, but I understand the process. You know, it's a process that doesn't support the cause, but you will get a little something still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You mean to say when you can't work or whatever, you don't get the support, you mean? You don't get
The support you're looking for.
you're looking for.
Yeah.
So like now you're home and just flat. You don't really do much.
Don't do much, just waiting, you know, on the situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but it's getting there. It's getting there.
And how's the leg coming on?
Then I come to command.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The leg coming.
How did this accident happen? You were on a motorbike?
Yeah, I will come down Panfield Road and a car will make a left turn.
Okay. And they swing in front of you?
They
or
swing
they...
in front of me.
Okay.
They swing in front of me,
They
yeah.
had on the indicator or what happened exactly?
I don't
It
think,
happened so fast.
but it happened quick, boy.
Yeah.
Well, you was
They have
conscious,
it
right? Or you
Yeah. I was conscious, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It happened quick, boy.
The ambulance came in a speedy time?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And they picked me up and they took me to the hospital.
Okay.
And they took good care of you. I mean, how was the
Yeah, man, they took good care of me. Definitely,
Yeah.
they put the cast on, boom, and I was out.
Okay.
Went home. Then I had to make back and forth.
How was the payments now going to be handled with the hospital? Were you at fault or were the car at fault? Who was wrong?
It was a car fault.
Mm-hmm.
The insurance, the report,
Mm-hmm.
accident report was it was a car fault, 100%.
Okay.
And how I understand a few minutes ago
Mm-hmm.
from a friend,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? The process, the insurance could pay you
up to amount?
up, yes, you know.
But how was the experience with the insurance? Is it a bit hassle? I mean, you come in and they turning you around. How was it? Was easy? It was.
Okay, it was. I was like looking for like a payout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of me going back and forth. But as a friend say, they will have to pay you. They can't pay you. They can't pay you out,
Yeah.
or they can pay you every
month.
Yeah.
But they give you that option? Did you talk to the
I
insurance
just-
staff, or did they really?
Well, I spoke to them about it. Then a friend told me the same situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They could pay you out,
Mm.
or they could pay you every month.
Okay.
So this is going to be my second
Month.
time going by them. You know, because I still can't walk.
So every time you have to go with a doctor card,
Yes,
doctor have to sign
as
it.
the doctor letter.
Doctor letter.
Definitely. So when the friend told me about the situation,
Mm-hmm.
then I get to understand.
You had to deal with SNV too or no?
At the time, yes, I had to deal with the SVB
Mm-hmm.
because I was working at that time before my contract up.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, you was working on contract, okay.
Yeah. So it up.
Mm-hmm.
They had finished, expired.
Mm-hmm.
So then now I didn't went back by them again because my contract up.
Expired. Oh,
Expired.
Okay.
So
And they had a shoe you was telling me was something, a brace, right? He was looking for?
yeah. The doctor wrote me a prescription to get a brace.
Mm-hmm.
So now, boom, gave me the prescription, the woman tell me I got to go by SVB. So I went to buy the SVB, I gave them my documents, all my paperwork and everything. Woman said they don't do that here no more.
So nobody.
I think they have to sign for the brace. So the woman said they don't do that no more. So I like, what? Man, I waste my time come up here. So I went back down by the hospital.
So nobody to pay for the brace.
No. So I went back down by the hospital. Across from the hospital, they have the store.
Correct.
Where I have to go for the brace.
Right.
So I went there, showed them the woman the prescription. Boom, boom, boom. The woman said, well, this means
Somebody got to pay for that.
somebody got to pay for. I said, what? I thought that you pay for that means you check money on the money.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I said, man, I done frustrated a little bit.
Yeah.
I tell my
So you
father-
get frustrated a little bit.
Yeah, so I tell my father, "Boy, let's go." I went
But
home.
you see, there's a miscommunication somewhere because in the first instance, who you said sent you to the SZV?
The hospital.
The hospital.
Yeah.
And the
So-
hospital means.
So, but where's the communication between the hospital
And
now and the
SZV?
SZV? Knowing that if the SZV going to tell you they don't do that anymore. The hospital, well, whoever sent you there should have known that from before.
Definitely.
You understand?
Yeah. And now the woman across from the business across from the hospital, the woman told me she tried to call the SVB all the time. The whole morning she can't get in contact with them.
Okay.
So I said, man, Miss Well, nah, I'm going home now.
So,
I went home. I make my own ways.
Wow.
so according to the people from the hospital, the SZV had to pay for it. According to them.
According to them, yeah. You know, but the system, you know what I mean. So you can't.
Well, number one, you weren't covered anymore under the SZV, right? Your contract was up.
Yeah.
But even so, if you were covered, the SZV still said that they don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
They didn't say that, hey, you're not under us anymore.
Yeah, indeed.
They said they don't do that anymore. So that has to be related now to the hospital to don't be sending anybody more with that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So that needs to be known.
Definitely, that needs to be known because
Yeah. Because then they'll have you as a patient now on a run around.
We're
You
around.
can't walk already or you're in trouble and you have to be back and forth and you know something has to be done
that will
about
get you
that.
frustrated and then you want to cuss
Mhm.
off people
Right,
and things
right,
like that.
right,
Then they
right.
say, oh, you got the attitude and things,
Right.
but they ain't straightforward with the people.
Right,
Them.
right.
I got you.
And
Because you approach them mannerable, but when you see you getting a run around, you get upset.
yeah,
Of course, because you're looking for help. You're not begging, you're in a situation and
You know-
they're telling you X, Y, Z and you want things to be done.
Talk. When you talk, I just think on sometimes even business relations, business matters. When you have to go to the government for certain things, you get the runaround. You know. So imagine sometimes you're in a state. Let's say my brother here is in the state. He can't do much. He can't work. He can't obtain the money, etc. And they give you the runaround, and you have to get somebody to pick you up, drop you off. You don't have a car. You know. So that is something I think it's hard.
What needs to be worked on here in St. Martin and a lot of different factors is people taking responsibility. You understand? In every situation, there's always a finger pointing.
Yeah.
You all know you have to go here. Oh, no, you have to go there. Nobody sits you down and say, okay, X, Y, Z, you
This
do
you have
this,
to
do
do.
this, do that, and then you're set. You know, they send you to a certain department and the department watch you and say, we don't do this no more. How you supposed to know that? You're
Yeah.
following where, you know, you should go in the first instance, the first place. But here, a lack of responsibility. We need to put that in order.
definitely.
You know, so the general public should know and where to go from when something happens. You know, I know the insurance company, they do their part. They have to do the investigation first before they pay out any check or any money. You know, they have to cover their end.
Definitely.
You know, but once you're in you're not wrong, and they say, okay, well, they're gonna pay whichever payment method they decide to use, whether it's a month, every 3 months, or whatever. I know for sure they're gonna do that, but they still need to cover their end. You know, and then it comes to the hospital or wherever you have to get these the crutches or whatever. Then they have to do their part. But you see, what happens is sometimes companies like the place you went to get your thing across from the hospital. What would happen now? They would give you whatever the prescription says,
Yeah.
but then who pays them?
This is wow.
You understand?
So they
so
need- they
so
need
they
to get
stop.
money,
Yeah,
yeah.
they stop.
Yeah, they
they
have
stop
to get
it
money.
somewhere down the line because probably they were following procedures, but somebody say, okay, we stopping this somewhere. They don't know, then they don't get paid. but then they feel bad now, maybe taking something away from somebody that they already gave it to. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm
So in that end, every business, remember, everything's a business too. Huh? So they're watching their end. They don't. Nobody wants to lose, even though they want to help you. Even though you need the aid,
yeah.
but somebody needs to pay for the equipment.
That's true.
You understand? That's why a lot of people sometimes they just say whatever and they just out of their own pocket because they need. You understand? Because when you're waiting on the system, sometimes you end up waiting and waiting. So you just try to find the money and do what you have to do.
Definitely.
And Craig, you know, I know you that you had your bikes, your motorbike for specific job work.
Yeah, definitely.
I know that you didn't have no motorbike to skate or do.
No, but I had my motorbike to fool around, but my motorbike was doing 3 jobs. I was doing 3 jobs, you know what I mean?
I know that.
Watching the traffic, going through traffic, make sure be easy, you know what I mean?
Because that was a form of transportation and cheap for you.
Definitely.
Yeah, you know, so, and it's tough now, you get an accident because there's a lot of motorbike movers out there that they have it to fool around.
Yeah.
You know, talking about motorbike and, you know, it's tough now in this situation, you get in an accident like
You
this.
know what I mean? So I drop back, and now when push come to shove, now I get better on everything now.
You don't have a chance.
I don't got a trans.
So the bike got damaged.
So, total loss.
Wow.
So for me to do my 3 jobs back again now when I get better, that one gonna be tight.
You was doing three jobs wrong?
Yeah, because the first job was a permanent job, a contract job, construction. The other 2 was on call,
Okay.
and the on call jobs I was nice with that.
Okay.
The permanent you don't have anymore.
No,
Because of the accident or just?
there's the accident.
Wow.
Construction job was a contract. My contract done. Done. The on call jobs. No, I have them still. You know, I have them. That is on call. I just offload containers. You know what I mean? I just go. Set up weddings and functions. I got that still.
Okay.
But it's here and there.
And now that your foot is not too well, you can't.
No,
of course
but
you can't do it.
I can't do it. I'm gonna chance. The lady called me the other day. You wanna go down back home and walk? I say, bye, miss, bye. I ain't gonna chance. I'm down there far now.
Yeah.
And
So
I ain't
then-
gonna chance.
and
So
then you move on.
I bring up that subject just to hear them if they have trance for me
Okay.
to go down
Okay.
there.
Okay.
But they say they doesn't do that.
And you lose there.
And I lose there. You know, I say bye. 'Cause I used to go down there before when I had my motorbike. You know what I mean? But since I ain't got that now, bye.
But the bike wasn't covered? Okay. That's right.
Now, seeing that you had three jobs, right? Seeing that Simon is expensive.
What? Telling you?
You with your how many kids you have? 2, 3?
3.
3. The 3 jobs still gonna help you come around, or sometimes you still.
The 3 jobs were good.
Yeah.
Put it that way. I was covered.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. So it was covered, but
Yeah.
now that you don't have them.
It's kind of rough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I still there though. You know?
Hanging in.
Yeah,
Now
hanging in.
the mother to your daughters and your son, they working at the moment or they were dependent on you?
Well, I was the only one bringing in the income.
Provider.
Yeah, the provider.
She will look at the kids.
Yes. She had a job now and then.
Mhm.
Now and then she had a job.
Okay.
Off and on.
Off
But-
and on.
yeah.
Job.
But I am not like to walk. Don't like to stay home.
You ever imagine this happening to you? Because obviously you're a man that move around. You work here, there, you move. You ever, when it happened, what was the first thing went through your mind? When
Really happened, boy, because I heard that before. Some of my friends, my partners dead off a motorbike.
This is your first accident, right?
This might be no second accident.
But this is the biggest one. I mean.
Yeah. So I heard my partners dead off about a couple of weeks before my accident. Like, boy, you gone, bye. You know what I mean? So I sit down and I think about it. I say, but I suppose that happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I always try to be careful on the road.
So that's before you had get an accident.
Before, you know, and this accident now, I would just come down the road, cruising, and this guy turned in front of me, boom. I ain't say pull brakes, I couldn't pull the brakes.
Wow.
He
Okay.
didn't say, "Squeaks," nothing like that.
Okay.
You know?
And the person in the vehicle, did they You talk to them after? They see you, they say, boy, I need to see you.
No connections. I don't know who it is.
Really?
Up to today.
How come they didn't stay on the scene? What happened?
I know I was in the ambulance, I was down by hospital.
Okay.
But they stayed on the scene because I remember police station and they had the report.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But the person who did, they didn't get in contact with me.
They ain't come by your house.
They didn't come to my house. Imagine that dead and gone. You know what I mean? They ain't,
But you know if it's a male or female though?
I don't know if it's
Wow.
a male or
No.
female.
But you didn't check the police report?
I left so much messages to get in contact with this with the police officer,
Mm-hmm.
traffic officer who handled the investigation.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get in contact with him
That's crazy.
for a whole week. You know, the officer on the side, the other partner said he's not in. You know, I say okay man. So I just kill it. I can't be back and forth.
That's tough.
You know what I mean? Yeah, waste my time. You know, so I just got to move forward.
Yeah. I mean that is the right attitude to have, huh?
Yeah.
You have the right mindset, you have to move forward. You know, that's in the past, move forward. But just that shows you the system we have.
Yeah,
Huh?
the
Definitely.
system, boy.
You're on your own.
You know,
You're
when
on
you
your
get
own.
when you get mash up B, by itself. Because remember, my boy here on a bed now, his foot ain't good,
Yeah.
and he can't do what he used to do.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm sure your family is with you. You have support of your family.
Yeah man,
Your brother, your
definitely.
mother.
Yeah, you know.
But let me take this opportunity, I mean, because of this situation, I always tell my friends and whatnot, but I'll take this opportunity now to just talk to the grown men out there. When I say grown men, is a man like you have not one, not two, but three children,
Kids.
right? And we know St. Martin don't have the roads enough to share right now with bikes and cars and all kind of stuff. We know it because we've been seeing the tragic accidents that have been happening over the couple of years. It's not gonna get better, it's gonna get worse. But I always want to plead to the grown men out there. If you have children, forget about the bike.
Yeah, boy.
You understand?
Yeah.
You are living testimony right now to say, hey, thank God you're still here.
Definitely, boy.
You understand?
Yeah.
It's an eye-opener that you have to be here for your children. You have to take care of them. I mean, accidents could happen with the car and whatever else. But the bikes are more dangerous because people don't respect them. That's number one. Number two, we don't have the type of roads for them.
Some of them don't respect
And-
themselves neither, though.
Yeah, so it's totally unacceptable for a person, man or woman, you have children to be on a bike. I know you need it for your work and whatnot, but come on, we've seen too many examples
Accidents.
of it happening and ending up bad,
Definitely.
right? So you're here today to say, okay, thank God you're still here. You're gonna need some time to heal. You're gonna get better. You're gonna go back out there and get a job. But I would recommend don't go back and get no bike.
But I know I done your bike, boy.
But you see now, Brian,
That's
on the other hand,
That's
now,
important.
on the other hand, you know, in his shoes, as he said, some people use it as a cheap transportation too.
Yeah,
and,
bro.
and
But
his example exactly because he couldn't afford to buy a car.
bro, that is an excuse for accident waiting to happen. That's what you just see.
Mm.
He was lucky for how long? You understand what I'm saying? You have to look at, listen, I have a family, I have children, I need to go and invest in a small vehicle, like you want to be cheap, economize, a small Getz, a late match, but whatever it is, but something more secure than just a two-wheel and you could end up on the pavement. Because like you said, you don't have time to pull brakes, you don't have nothing, your head on the concrete, huh?
What about the people that who would say, Brian? Because there's a lot of people I know.
I know there's a lot, I know most of them.
They're gonna tell you, well, Brian, if you have to die, you have to die. So
Yeah, but again, that's an excuse, that's a
you
way
got
of,
people that say that
but
too.
yeah, that's a way of talking and just being, you know?
But they got different situations too now.
Mhm.
My situation with the 3 jobs
Mm-hmm.
was the construction job. I start 7 o'clock,
Mm-hmm.
right? The container job
Mm-hmm.
was like 6 in the morning.
Okay.
So I used to do the container job,
Mm-hmm.
Move off of that, go
Move
construction.
off
So you
that,
need to,
and then
to beat traffic
to
and
beat
whatnot.
traffic.
Again, bro.
No, but I understand.
and
I
take-
understand.
No, I-
taking a
I
chance.
understand.
I don't
Yeah.
understand that. I don't understand
And
that.
the 3rd job was the same thing. I used to do night shift.
Yeah.
Just night shift alone. And
So
How
when you
are
finish
you
6 to
supposed-
7 or 10 to 7, how you gonna make it to the other job?
Bro, whatever job you doing.
No, let me take my boy
You
example.
done small already. So
Let me take my boy example.
Yeah,
He
but
got
what-
3 kids.
Yeah, but you gotta say what's more important. Because again, you just hear people, they have cars and all, not only bikes, but they late to a certain event, they late for work or whatever, and they rushing in traffic.
Yeah.
They causing accidents because they late. It's better to be late than to go mash up somebody and mash up yourself.
Indeed.
So you gotta organize yourself now to know, listen, say Martin got traffic this time or whatever. I have to wake up earlier to get here. We come into SOS every Sunday, right? We know it start what time. I can't leave my house 11:45 and expect to reach here for
You
12.
don't make it.
No.
So you have to understand, listen here, boy, it could have traffic, or we know in St. Martin they could have some kind of road diversion that you have to go the other way. So you have to put all those factors. You have to say, listen here, boy, no, I have to organize, I want to be there on time. I'm not saying it will never happen that you could be late, but you in control of that. You supposed to say, listen, by hour in advance, 45 minutes, because XYZ could happen. Leave room for disappointment in everything that you do. So for me, growing up, put a bike aside, I'm going to be on a bicycle. After the bicycle, I want a 4-wheel vehicle. Because the people on the road don't respect. I've seen it happen too many times. They don't respect the bikes.
That's true, yeah, but small island, and I think.
Bro, you
they
don't think they had too many deaths on bikes?
I think they should stop importing cars. Yeah. Stop bringing new
That ain't
cars.
gonna
Cars,
happen.
they don't have enough
That ain't gonna
already.
happen.
Give the bike man them a chance.
Right.
Give them a chance. If you keep bringing in cars now, there's no space for bike man.
Yeah.
I'll make side. Well, I understand.
the road is
I understand
fine,
you on the other side, my brother, and I also understand Brian, because on the other side, you can get a $600-700 good bike to reach your work, but you can't get a $600-700 good vehicle. So sometimes,
It's rough.
yeah,
It's rough,
yeah,
but it's
yeah.
risky.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
risky.
risky.
Hey, we gotta close up.
Gotta close
Craig,
up,
your
brother.
last words, quick.
Well,
to the public.
bye. Let's move forward, man. Let's move forward. Let's move forward.
Keep the faith.
Keep the faith.
Good mindset. Very good. I like
That's
that.
it.
Thank you so
Because
much.
I appreciate it. Thank you for coming, Craig. We appreciate it so much.
No problem,
You
man.
know,
Have a good time.
I like you come true because when you came, you was a little shaky.
Yeah.
But I see you loosen up now, boy. But anyway,
Yeah,
Billy D,
man.
SOS, thank you so much. Strictly business.
Hope we'll be back here next time.
Yeah, man. After you go again.
Yeah.
St. Martin, that's our time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, life is all about choices. So be careful what you choose and who you choose. Because time waits on no one. Till next time,
Strictly
strictly business.